This is an Animatron channel and not a drama channel. This will be the only video I'll make covering the SD Animator drama and possibly any other drama. I'm simply making this video to show my POV of what happened when I associated myself with SD Animator, and that's it. Yo. This is a serious video by the way, which is something I'm not used to doing, but ever since I knew of this exposed, I just couldn't keep it shut. I needed to talk about this. So for those who don't know, SD Animator is a Roblox animator with over 400,000 subscribers, which is known for his quite extreme animations. But yeah, on April 7th, 2025, SD was exposed by a channel called Nick Extras for being a pedophile and for also doing suggestive renders of minors. And some of them were even NSW renders of minors. And guess what? I was one of them. So let's go back to the beginning so you understand how we got here. So this shit started in 2023 when he was doing the cast picking for an animation. Back then I was a huge fan of him and always wanted to participate in one of his animations. And guess what? I made it. Little did I know that this cast picking would be a disaster afterwards. One thing that SD used to do was that he would make renders before posting the animation video. And sometimes those renders wouldn't end in the actual video and he would just make those renders for fun. At first I didn't really mind it, but now I realize how messed up it was, cause he started doing suggestive renders of my character back then. It went from just a suggestive Roblox render to a suggestive MMD render, and then what I assume is fucking cropped with my old avatar on it. And all that was done in his server. I can't even imagine what he has done outside of it. And that's not even the end, there was something else back then, which was SD used to ship me with a friend of mine. Of course, I won't say their name here, but let's just call them Carlos. I don't know, it was the first name that came to my mind while I was voicing this. But well, me and Carlos, we were both 14-year-old back then, while SD himself was around 26 years old. So that's already fucking weird. That's like a 12-year age gap. And SD started shipping me and Carlos. Hell, he even started putting it in his animations as well. And because of that, the mods themselves had to interfere with this whole shipping bullshit, because SD wasn't doing anything. In fact, he was probably like agreed with the ship and was even feeding it. The mods had to make a whole no shipping rule in the server because of SD. And because of that, the community just started hating me because of what SD did and not me. Hell, even if you said my name back then, your message would be automatically deleted, which was just sad. I was already planning on making a video about SD, but like, I just followed it because why even bother? But then the exposed comes, and well, it looks like SD was a weirdo this whole time. And I didn't notice back then because I was just a naive 14-year-old boy. Of course, I'll link the video in the description in case you want to know more about the exposed, but like, I won't talk much about it here since I'm talking about my experience with SD. And after this whole drama, I just left SD's server and I tried to cut all ties I had with him. Luckily for my end, it was successful and I successfully cut ties with him, but in case for some of my friends that I know, it didn't work as well with them, and sometimes they even get bothered by the SD community as well, even though it has been years since they left the community. Ever since I joined his animations though, I can tell my life changed. I changed even, probably for the worse though, since well, back then I could tell I was kinda depressed because of the community. Not only that, but nowadays I'm glad because I don't have to deal with this weirdo anymore, especially after knowing the allegations going against him. And after looking back how he did all those weird renders of my avatar and other people as well, I must say, I am fucking glad I left that place while I still had time. Well, that's the end of this video. Please don't harass anyone involved in this drama, cause like, even though what they did is bad, if you just harassed a person, you're like not any better than them. Like, common sense is a thing. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you later, I guess? I don't know.